Hello dear students, I'm glad to greet you again at my English lesson, and today my topic is traveling and transport. I'm going to introduce you some new words, some new phrasal verbs, and everything is connected with this topic and may be useful for your general knowledge. Okay, let's start. Firstly, what is transport? Transport is a system of vehicles. Well, for example, buses, trains, and so on. Some other vehicles that may help us to move from one place into another to reach our destination. Well, and actually there are so many types of vehicles. They are represented, maybe not all of them, but some of them. The most popular, you can see airship, airplane, hot air balloon, helicopter, car, bus, bicycle, motorcycle, and some other types of transportation. Some of them are really popular in your country, some of them are really just like artificial transport, but anyway, you may face with each of them. Is it working with the help of engine or just with the help of some other peculiarities? So anyway, you should know everything and how to differentiate this transportation. So the first one, motorcycles. Actually, it's connected with speed and the speed that is exciting. So, and they are not so quick in comparing with this one, with motor cars. Motor cars are represented even at the picture, which is illustrated on my slide. Well, it's like vehicle cars, and we may include taxi, just your car, limousines, and other light vehicles for transportation. And we cannot transfer too much people in such kind of transport, actually. Well, what about number 3 is buses or coaches. Actually, bus, it's like for our city to travel inside the city, like in a public transport. But what about coach? Coach is also bus, but like more comfortable. Have you ever seen a group of tourists that came into your country and like to visit some different sightseeings? So, or some bus which may travel from one city into another and even from one country into another. For this purpose, you should say not bus but coach. Well, and of course, the main peculiarity is the amount of people which may be transferred with the help of this transport. So, light goods vehicles. You may see also so many different types of light good vehicles, which are illustrated on the picture. And also you should read some details. So good vehicles are adapted for goods in order to transfer some things into the shops, and maybe not inside the city but from one city into another and from one country into another. So this is light goods vehicles. Next one is goods or vehicles with 2 or 3 axes. What is it? It means that they may transfer really big and heavy weight that exceeding 3,500 kilograms. So you cannot see so often such kind of. Okay, number 6 is goods or vehicles with 4 or more axles. So actually some transportation that is organized for transferring extremely big weight. So as you can see, illustrated some examples on my picture. Well, traveling is going from one place to another as by car, train, plane, ship, or other transport. So it's visiting some places, visiting for different purposes. It may be business or just pleasure. Well, and here are some phrasal verbs which are organized for you in order to get know more about traveling. Actually, in order to speak fluently like native speakers, you should know more phrasal verbs. So if you speak like native speaker, you use phrasal verbs. So please try to remember them and try to remember as more as possible. Well, get on. Enter a train, bus, plane, and so on. So to be inside, to enter some transportation, but you should differentiate, of course, type of transportation. Check in. Check in, you know, I think that if you travel a lot, you have already seen such kind of writing in the airport or some other stations. Well, confirm you are taking a flight or just some other way of traveling. Drop off. Take somebody to a place. So examples are also provided with my phrasal verb. That's why try to remember and try to use them in your daily speech, as I told you in my previous lesson already. Next one, touchdown. Land. Well, it's successful, just landing of your plane, and so some example like our flight touched down before night. Hold on. So delay when traveling. Hold on, it means that you stay for some place and you like to stay for a while, and the reasons may be of course different. Next one is stop over. Stay at a place for a night on the way to somewhere else. It's like not your destination, but some place where you like to stay for a while in order to have some rest or to solve some other problems, or just in order to maybe see some place that actually turned out to be really interesting for you. Set off. Start your journey, quite simple, and try to use in your speech. And get away. Get away is to take a vacation, especially because you need a rest. So I wish you to get away as often as it's possible. So thank you for your attention, dear guys. Goodbye. See you at our next lesson.